Always remember, thank, love, glorify, and pray to the reunited, most loving and mighty three-in-one, God, Timkut II, and the Son of God.
Cat person. Open the door, woman. Personal space? Never heard of it.
Are vegan? Love you, man.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule και suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this inspiring gathering titled Live in Joy, Part 5 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English with subtitles in many languages on December 28, 2007 in Paris, France.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.,
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe,
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia,
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia,
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa,
I will show you how to get direct teaching
and South America,
and keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
as well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse, it's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
A woman went into a shoe shop, and said, "I would like a pair of alligator shoes." So the male salesman said, "Yes, ma'am. What size is your alligator?" You are so funny. I said, it's okay, but I didn't think it was that funny. You're laughing yourself silly. I like that. Good audience, good audience. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson were camping together. You know Sherlock Holmes? It's a detective, yeah, okay. When they were going to sleep, Sherlock said, "Tell me what you can see when you are looking up." Dr. Watson said, "Thousands of stars." And Sherlock asked again, and what is your conclusion from all this? Dr. Watson started to think. If I consider it from astronomical aspects, he said, I must assume that there are millions and millions of stars and galaxies in the universe. From a psychological point of view, I conclude that we are so infinitely small in comparison with God's overall creation. And if meteorology is concerned, I would say that we can expect fine weather tomorrow. What's your opinion? Sherlock Holmes said, you are an idiot. Our tent has been stolen. Oh my God. He's a detective now. My God. Yeah, when you are camping, if you can see everything like that, then of course you have no tents anymore. Excuse-moi. I need a drink. It's okay, brother. A drink is normal. A tenant said to the landlord, I'm sorry, I can't pay the rent this month. So the landlord said, but you said the same last month. So the tenant said, I kept my word, didn't I? Very consistent. A journalist asked the editor, Mr. Editor, do you think I should put more fire into my stories? So the editor said, no, just the opposite.
Putting stories into the fire.
Yeah. Garbage. He's writing garbage. That's why. We have good interpretation. Pretty cool. Who was laughing then? Huh? Is that the Choco? A man put a coin into a vending machine and watched helplessly while the cup failed to appear. Sometimes no cup, short of cups. or the coffee will run down into the drain. So one nozzle still sent coffee running down the drain while the other poured cream after it. Coffee and then cream. Yeah. So the man shook his head and said, my God, this is really real automation. He exclaimed, it even drinks it for you. Coffee, keep sugar, and gone. When you have no cup, what else? It's funny, huh? It's really fun. An American, a Scottish, and a Canadian were killed in a car accident. Sorry. They arrived at the pearly gate. St. Peter explained that there had been a mistake. Give me $500 each, he said, and I will return you to Earth as if the whole thing never happened. Why 500? Probably for the paperwork, right? Office expense. Yeah. So the American said, done. And instantly he found himself standing unhurt near the scene. And paramedic asked him, where are the others? So the American say, last I knew, the Scottish was haggling the price, and the Canadian was arguing that his government should pay. That was good, huh? The Canadians know about it. In Canada, the government pays for everything. Two men digging a ditch on a very hot day. And then the first one said to the second, "Why are we down in this hole digging a ditch when our boss is standing up there in the shade of a tree?" So the second guy said, "I don't know." I asked him. So he climbed out of the hole and went to his boss. "Why are we digging in the hot sun and you are standing in the shade doing nothing?" The boss said, "It's intelligence. It's called intelligence." "So what do you mean intelligence?" So the boss said, "Okay, I show you. I put my hand on this tree and I want you to hit it with your fist as hard as you can." So the ditch digger took a mighty swing, and tried to hit the boss's hand. But the boss removed his hand and the digger hit the tree. So the digger said, "And ow," and the boss said, "That's intelligence." So the ditch digger went back to his hole. His friend asked, "So what did he say?" So the first guy said, "He said we are down here because of intelligence." So the second guy asked, "What is intelligence?" The ditch digger, the first one, put his hand on his face and said, "Take your shovel and hit my hand." God. Oh my God, I can't believe that. People have such a joke. Okay, never mind. A husband and wife and two of their children went on a trip to Disney World in Florida. They were so amazed and enjoyed so much the wonders of this attraction, a sight. And after 3 exhausting days, they headed home. As they drove away, the son waved and said, "Goodbye, Mickey." And the daughter waved and said, "Goodbye, Minnie." The husband waved, very sadly and said, "Goodbye, money." Man, what does he expect, huh? I go out with the kids. Just joking, huh? I think. Not seriously. Okay, next one. Wow. Yeah, I think it's difficult to understand this. But okay, I tell you nevertheless, okay? In a prison, the inmates, they're bored, they have nothing to do. So they have a joke book that they all memorize, all the jokes inside. But the way they recite them and laugh together is by the number of the joke. Like joke number 1, joke number 2. They don't tell the whole thing because they all know already the context. So I just say number 2 and everybody laugh, for example, like that. Yeah. So anytime they do that, when they're bored, they just call out any number and everybody laughs because they all know what that means, yeah? Number 2, what kind of joke, Yeah, okay. So there's a new inmate who came in afterward, and he studied in the book, and he also memorized it all, and he said he wanted also to tell a joke, yeah. So they said, "Okay, you tell." And he said, "Number 21." But nobody laughed. He said, "Why? It's funny. What's wrong? Why aren't you laughing?" A fellow inmate said, "Some can tell the joke, some can't." Just a number. Yeah, it's not too bad, huh? You laugh, it's cool, it's cool. I thought it would be too boring or too complicated, but you're smart, it's good. So if I want to test your IQ, I just tell some jokes. A football coach walked into the locker room before a game, looked over to his star player and said, "I'm not supposed to let you play since you failed math, but we need you in there. So what I have to do is ask you a math question, And if you get it right, you can play. The player, okay. And the coach looked into his eyes intensively and asked, okay, now concentrate hard and tell me the answer to this. What is 2 plus 2? The player thought for a moment and then he answered, 4. The coach exclaimed excitedly that he got it right. Did you say 4? Wow. At that, all the other players on the team began screaming, come on, coach, give him another chance. Oh, man. Wow. Somebody just think of some jokes, huh?
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Whether you want to improve your health and waistline, show a little compassion to the animals, or attempt to fix the state of the planet we all share, we all have a role to play and really can make a difference when thinking about the food we eat. Thomas Pickering, vegan.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything, the more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? To save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/suprememastertvlive/streams.
Peace is happening around our world. Peace News, number 181 of many and counting. There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments, etc. January 2026. Togo and Rwanda agreed to a reciprocal visa waiver program for their citizens. The goal is to bolster cross-border trade and investment, enhance cultural ties and boost tourism. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Praise eternally the most powerful Holy Trinity, God, the Son of God, and the ultimate Master.
Compassionate viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled Live in Joy, Part 5 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Climate Change International Conference, Part 7 of 18 on Words of Wisdom with subtitles in many languages right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.